Professor and Mrs. Houlihan, welcome to Hong Kong. Pro Vice Chancellor Choi, thank you for your very kind comments. And Dean Chen.
Not here.
Thank you for giving me this honor. First of all, I wish to congratulate the Faculty of Business and Economics on the establishment of the University of Hong Kong chapter of the BGS Society. And I'm proud to be among its first chapter honorees. Hong Kong U, as indicated by various speakers, is my alma mater. It not only celebrated its 100th birthday last year, it also had received quite a number of very good international awards, which includes the World MBA ranking released by The Economist in October 2011, which ranks the Hong Kong U MBA program as the best in Asia and one of the top programs in the world. This is one of the many awards that Hong Kong U has received last year. Beta Gamma Sigma, we have heard from Professor on the establishment, its achievements, its aim, and the rituals. And I think we all understand that it is a great honor to be one of the members. To students that are installed today as members, first lot of members for the BGS Society, my sincere congratulations. Again, we heard that BGS is celebrating its anniversary, its centenary this year. So to two organizations that are 100 years old, besides why it takes 100 years to get to that into each other, I must say they have one thing in common. And that one thing is to bring influence to the future generations and to groom future leaders of this world. For those of you attending Hong Kong U, the future lies bright with abundant opportunities. You all have the ability and the chance to achieve success in your career. However, you got to know that the road is not going to be entirely smooth. Some age-old principles for success may point you to the right direction as you sail and navigate through the journey to personal and professional excellence. I would like to share some points with you. One of the keys to success is you have to love what you want to achieve before you can achieve it. The late Steve Jobs from Apple once said, actually to Stanford students, your work is going to fill a large part of your life. The only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found this work yet, keep looking. Let me tell you some of the challenges I faced in my career, particularly the earlier part of my career, and how I overcome them. I come from a traditional family. My parents would not allow me to study overseas. And at that time, there were only 2 universities in Hong Kong. Getting a place in one of 2 universities is a very difficult job. Getting into Hong Kong U is next to impossible. I was then very interested in banking and business. And at that time, women were often regarded as inferior to men in business. I did not allow the lack of university spaces or the fact that women were sort of discriminated in those days. I studied hard, and I actually won a place in Hong Kong U, and I studied economics, accounting, and business administration. After my graduation, regardless of the skepticism that I faced as a woman in business, I did not underestimate my abilities or my talents. I learned that if you do not speak up for your rights and your position, you lose it. Because of my determination to succeed in life, and I love my role as a career woman, I was always confident and always strive to do better. As a result, I have been very fortunate in my career. I broke new grounds, and I broke various gender barriers, including being the first group general manager, Chinese female group general manager of HSBC in its 140 years history. And I'm the first and the only woman CEO of any Hang Seng Index constituent company in Hong Kong. Today, you're more fortunate. Many workplaces are now proud of the equal opportunity programs for both men and women. In fact, looking around, some of the male students may complain later on that they are discriminated against. There are other challenges out there, and when you do something that you love to do, it's so much easier to clear the blockages and move ahead. The second key is be adaptable. The landscape of the world is moving and is changing very rapidly. You need to constantly build up new skills in order to effectively manage change. Learning to be an agent of change is a lifelong task. This involves flexibility to changing technologies, market conditions, business models, and so on. Look for a path of discovery and continuing personal development in everything that you do. Use your creativity to turn the challenges of change into opportunities. When I first took over as the Vice Chairman and the Chief Executive of Hang Seng Bank, that was in 2009, at the peak of the global financial tsunami. The skills that I have acquired over the years in managing change were critical to ensure that I could steer the bank through the turmoil. It has been a tough journey, and I don't think the journey is completely over yet. If you listen to the news, if you read the newspapers of what's happening in Europe, it could still blow out. It has been certainly a very tough journey. Since 2009, the economy has been a roller coaster of ups and downs. The regulatory environment has been challenging, and customer needs have been evolving and demanding. As CEO, I led my team to set new strategic directions, and I upgraded the competencies of all my staff. I have to ensure that Hang Seng can continue to function effectively and efficiently in a changing and hostile environment. The third key is give back to the society. Outside the traditional scope of making money, the best companies are increasingly committed to community service by integrating corporate social responsibility into their operations. Corporate social responsibility is underpinned by the recognition that companies can no longer operate in isolation from the wider society. It is never too early to give back to society. Community service is about making useful contributions to benefit others and highlights your commitment to improvement. It broadens your horizon, it increases your leadership and interpersonal skills. Hang Seng Bank operates an extensive corporate social responsibility program as part of our commitment to community betterment. This includes many youth development programs. The JA Company program that the Dean had mentioned earlier on is one of them. These programs aim at providing opportunities to young people and nurturing future leaders. Our experience is that the program not just benefits the society and the needy, but also benefit our staff volunteers, who in general are higher performers and more capable of handling challenges in their career. In conclusion, I wish to say that while we all set high goals, we should recognize that it takes passion and many small steps to realize ambitions. I hope some of my pointers and experiences will help you as you progress. I'd like to once again reiterate my heartfelt appreciation for today's Honoree Award, and I look forward to welcome many of you as Beta Gamma Sigma members in the future. Thank you.